I'm grateful for the opportunity to engage with you and the entire nation to brief you on the outcome of 2022 closed fishing season, and to also inform you of our preparation for the 2023 edition. Let me take this opportunity to express my gratitude to the Ministry of Information and my colleague minister for granting me the platform to make this presentation. The presentation will be in two parts. My initial introductory remarks will provide an update on measures undertaken to mitigate the impact of closed fishing season to the artisanal fishers and processors, and initiatives regarding alternative livelihood schemes and measures to address illegal fishing. The second part of the presentation will provide highlights of the scientific outcomes of the 2022 closed fishing season, which will be presented by my technical officers. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, the fisheries sector supports the livelihoods of over 3 million people along the value chain in the country. And the sector contributed about 1.2% to GDP in 2022. The per capita consumption of fish in Ghana is 26 kilograms as compared to the average of 15 kilograms for West African sub-region. In 2022, the country earned over $250 million from exports of fish and fishery products. It is therefore important that we manage our fisheries resources sustainably to promote the well-being of these communities. As we are all aware, the fisheries sector is being threatened by depletion or decline of fish stocks, as shown by low catches confirmed by fishers in recent surveys. This decline in catches is as a result of many factors, including climate change, marine pollution by plastics, illegal, unregulated and unreported fishing, excessive fishing pressure, and overfishing. Friends of the media, ladies and gentlemen, scientific working groups such as FAO, Scientific Working Group, and the Scientific and Technical Working Group of the Sustainable Fisheries Management Project, led by late Professor Jansen, have recommended implementation of drastic measures, including closed season, to ensure recovery and rebuilding of depleted fish stocks to avoid collapse of the fishery industry. Consequently, the Ministry and the Fisheries Commission has since 2016 been implementing closed fishing season as a fish stock recovery strategy with the objective of reducing overfishing and high fishing pressure, recovering over-exploited fish stocks, rebuilding depleted fish stocks, replenishing dwindling fish stocks, to ensure continuous recovery and rebuilding of depleted fish stocks. Closed fishing season were implemented from 2016 to 2022, except 2020 due to COVID-19 pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, the legal basis for implementing the closed fishing season is prescribed in Section 84 of the Fisheries Act 2002, Act 625, that empowers the Ministry and the Fisheries Commission to declare a closed fishing season. The scientific working groups have recommended that the closed season should be implemented between the months of July and September, which coincides with the spawning period of the fish stocks. This ensures that the fish spawns at least once in its lifetime before caught by the fishers. Thus, in the past 2 years, the closed season has been implemented between July and August. Friends of the media, the closed fishing season has always been implemented through strong stakeholders' engagement with leaders of fisheries associations, fishers, academia, and CSOs. This year, we met the leadership of all the fisheries associations, academia, and CSOs on the 13th of April 2023 at the Closac Hall to discuss the outcome of the 2022 closed season. After thorough and frank discussions of the reports and how to better implement future closed seasons, the 2023 closed season was announced as follows. Canoe and inshore fishers will observe the closed season from the 1st of July to 31st of July 2023. Industrial trawlers will also observe the closed season from 1st July to 31st of August 2023. Let me also put on record that the tuna fleet also observe their closed season 3 months in every year. To mitigate the impact of the closed fishing season on fishers and processors, the ministry, during the 2022 closed season, distributed 20,000 bags of rice and 8,333 cartons of oil to support fishers and the fish processors during the closure. I must also mention that the fishers were supported with 6,000 bundles of wire mesh, 20,000 basins, 1,710 chest freezers, and 1,150 subsidized outboard motors. As a way of reducing pressure on the fisheries resources, the ministry and its partners, including the Ghana Fisheries Recovery Activity, has launched the Alternative Livelihood Training Support for fishers, starting with 550 fishers in masonry, carpentry, dressmaking, hairdressing, electronics, and auto engineering, etc. in selected communities along the coast. This training will be scaled up to over 8,000 fishers, and after the training, trainers will be supported to set up to ensure that they can earn incomes from their trade. Furthermore, it was agreed again at our 13th April 2023 meeting that gains from implementing the closed season will be eroded if we all do not collectively combat IUU fishing activities. The ministry will therefore continue to empower the fisheries enforcement units to curb any illegal activities. Some of the new measures that the ministry has put in place to combat illegal fishing are as follows. Deployment of electronic monitoring system on 3 trawl vessels this year for the pilot phase, and it will be extended to cover all trawlers and tuna vessels by 2025. The EMS has a video recorder, a camera, and a global positioning system to recording fishing activities at sea 24/7. Implementation of ministerial directive on specification on trawl gear to reduce catch of juvenile fishes and bycatches. Directives on that trawl vessels can be at sea for not more than 30 days for any fishing expedition. I am also happy to inform you that following consultations, Côte d'Ivoire will implement their 2023 close season within the same period as Ghana. This will reduce the likelihood of fishers from Ghana migrating to fish in a neighboring country. Next year, we expect Togo, Benin, and Liberia to join. On behalf of the Ministry and the Fisheries Commission, I wish to thank our gallant fishers, academia, and development partners for their continued support in implementing the closed fishing season. Thank you so much for your attention.